There was something else. Okay, cool. And launch. Beautiful. Okay, let me grab a pop and I'll be right back. Okay, so plan for today, casually walking in, yes. So plan for today is to finish up the tunnel. We have windows we need to place. Where's my Minecraft window? Should be open. There it is. We have windows we need to place and portals we need to build. So, let's see. We need the map, which should be here. So if we go over to the cove, which is up in this direction, sadly, a player has built on this island. Now, he has not been on for a week and a half, which shows how inactive I've been. But, I've asked him to move. He's not technically breaking any rules because I haven't built within 100 blocks of that island. But we're gonna build nether portals today. So we're not gonna be able to do anything with this island, but I'm gonna mark that there's going to be a portal there. Place one block everywhere to claim. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why we're going around and building nether portals today. That was going to be the entrance to the cove though. So yeah. And I did build pathways around the area, but I broke them because I didn't like the way they looked, as you can see. So yeah. Interesting. So let's get some of this stuff put away. You can go, and you can go here. I need to copy this. So T and 2. Cool. Oh yay, I completely broke it. Okay. So these need to be put away as well. Birch logs, fireworks, stone, door. What is this music? This is still Lindsay Sterling from last night. Why do I have terracotta in here? Where does that go? How did you look at the world map like that? Oh, yeah, that's supposed to be off. Yes, we can. I had coded that. Actually, never mind, I know. What do you mean at like that? Like I went to a link. Yes, I custom coded a way to see, commands that are being answered. Hello, Nessa. Where do I keep terracotta? I had a place for it. There it is. Okay. Fish. I have some down here. Beautiful. And the next step is we need to head out to the tunnel. No, we need glass. Hold on. So we've got this. Let's cook up some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And while this is smelting, I'm going to get Moth 52 on, and he's going to stand over here and watch the furnaces. These need to go here. 1, 2, 3. Da-da-dum. I'll have a nice night of drawing again. Nice! Today you are done, so you're not going to be drawing later, but you're drawing for right now? Get 52 up. Da-dun. Okay. Ah, okay, got it. Let's get these moved down since we're not worrying about them for right now. I don't remember what I even needed red terracotta for. Maybe the wither skeleton farm? Nice, Sergeant. Let's take this guy with us. And we've got stone. Let's go refill this while we're waiting for 52 to load up. Oh, I don't have an elytra on. Glad I didn't jump off. Okay, over here we go. And yes, the cat is still being loud. It is quite annoying. And up we go. I died several times because I forgot I had said elytra not on. Nice. Yeah, not having your elytra on is just a modern problem with Minecraft. Yeah, like, it's nice because you have an elytra to worry about having on. That's why it's nice. Come on, OBS, pick 52 up. There we go. Okay, so he's over here. We've got scaffolding that we don't really need, but okay. So we're going to keep that open. Now we get to come up here, and we're going to go start marking out our portals. That's like saying nice to dying, since you're alive, which is good. Well, no, like, okay. You forgot your elytra. But look at it this way. You had the option of not dying, and you had the ability to glide in the first place. Because elytras exist. Because elytras used to not exist. So my point is, before, you would have just died no matter what, and it would have been, oh, I jumped off the cliff and now I'm dead. But now that elytras exist, it's nice, because you can. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is like, you have this really, really cool thing, and it just makes this modern problem that's really annoying, but at the same time it's fun and nice. Exactly. Like, it's one of those things that it's the really big reason you rush the end now. That and shulker boxes, but still. Like, imagine living without shulker boxes. That's about the same kind of scale of change. I just want to take this back so we actually have room for the hub. I kinda need shulker boxes for bulk storage. Exactly. You can't go without them anymore. The whole game had changed because of it. Well, I'm kind of trying to avoid shulker box loaders just because of their size. Or farms for AFK ones. Yeah. Hello, Tactical Dirt. I kind of see what you're saying there, but I kind of like the large, So my thing about shulker box loaders is they're just massive machines that can be really finicky. I like the simplistic sorters better. Okay, awesome, Tactical Dirt. Cut cake sandwich. Cool. I made a few shulker loader designs. Yeah, and they tend to be really bulky and like dependent on timing, so they break if the server has a hiccup, which is really annoying. I've kind of dabbled in it, but it ends up being really awkward really quick. Also, those two ones over there are in the wrong position. I can't figure out how to have it so you can still open it while it being loaded though. That is the eternal problem with shulker box loaders. What you doing? I am currently working on another hub for my Cove project. So I'm breaking up what was a tunnel so we can have a proper like floor to it. So what we're gonna do is we need to break the nether portals we have set up already. So we're gonna go through each of these, go to the other side, break the portal that's there, then come back, break the portal that's here. Do you know what I'm doing? You're changing your name. But you can just manually load shulker boxes for bulk storages. You can. What is that, Cupcake Sandwich? You're making a skin. That sounds really fun. Photo creation and skin creation is really, really a cool thing to sit down and do sometimes. I like how this one ended up in a cave in the middle of nowhere. Skins is one thing I can't make. Well, I'd imagine there's more than one thing you're incapable of making. What about a photorealistic painting out of charcoal? In Minecraft. Okay, well that's a little bit more valid, though I don't think you generally make skins in Minecraft. Okay, now we have to go home and back through another nether portal. This is going to be a bit of a thing. I mean, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of things that I can't do. I personally would say there's an uncountable things that you can't do, or that any human can't do. Oh gosh, don't fall. Things I can name then. Probably. But you could go on forever naming things that you can't do. Like, I can't fly to the moon. I can't fly to Mercury. I can't fly to Mars. I can't fly to Pluto. It just depends on how specific you want to be. I mean, you could simplify it as I can't fly, but now you can say I can't fly to different places. But still, it's the same thing. I can't draw versus I can't draw a straight line. Yeah, but still, you can do the same thing. I can say I can't drive, but then I can also say I can't drive a truck. I can't drive a bus. So, you still have the same issue at the end of the day. Well, you know what? Never mind. You cannot win an argument against me. There's always more to go off. Okay, so we've got further back to go here. No, you always win, which I hate. I generally try not to start an argument if I don't have a good way to defend it. But there are situations in which I've lost an argument, though it's generally to myself. So there was this one time I started explaining to my mom how these two sponges fit together at the grocery store because I was really interested in how they get manufacturing processes to work. And in the middle of explaining it, I realized how stupid I was being. It's like, no, they actually fit together like this. But the convo of yesterday was genuinely interesting. Which one was that? Why are my mom and dad playing my favorite song? Flies towards the room. There we go. Yeah, so I generally try and not start arguments that I don't know or that I'm going to be on the wrong side. The one with Minnie, I hate my name, and a few others that lasted 3 hours. Yeah, I didn't end up reading through it because it was like 400 messages by the time I got to it. Because I was in the middle of a doctor's appointment. Yeah, I noticed that much. Oh, we were supposed to go to the other side of where that portal was. Oh well. Probably remove these guys. Okay, let's go. So now we get to mark out where portals are going to be on this side. So first and foremost, oh, that's where that portal is. Is it? I don't know. Earlier today, I was having a pretty long convo with my dad about morals. Oh, I was hoping you were going to say mortals. No. Okay, so let's see if we can figure out where this guy has started building. And I want to see if he has logged on since last night when I found this. So I left him a book. Let's see, it was Overfleft. Nope, 8 days. Awesome. What's good and what's bad, that kind of stuff, which is really complicated. It's only complicated if you make it complicated. At least that's how I look at it. So let's look up here. Well, some things are easy to judge, yes. Okay, so my thing about it is it's complicated, but only if you look at it to that degree. And there are many circumstances where that's not required. So there are moral dilemmas, yes, But a lot of the time, those moral dilemmas aren't brought up in everyday life. And that's kind of the situation where there are issues. So, like, generally people think of, like, the trolley problem. Yeah, that can happen to anybody walking down the street. The issue is, it's not something that's going to happen. Complexity is not related to easy. Right. It's, I don't want to just say that things are complicated and leave it at that. Complexity is more complicated than complexity. It's not just, oh, it's complicated and you just leave it at that. It's beyond just, oh, my phone is complicated and the chemical interactions between this epoxy is complicated. There are differences between how complicated my phone is, how complicated the epoxy is, and how complicated moral dilemmas are. Right. Something complicated could be easy. Comparing the chemical interactions between this epoxy to understanding the ins and outs of how my phone works, the word complicated doesn't suffice. And it's the same thing when talking about philosophy. The word complicated doesn't suffice. You can't just say this section of philosophy is complicated. There are vastly different things between, like, this section of philosophy and this section of philosophy when you're talking about moral dilemmas or, metaphysics. So, metaphysics and moral philosophy are two vastly different things, and just saying each of them are complicated is oversimplifying it. Welcome to another episode of Mov teaching us stuff. More like trying to. Like, I have a lot of time to think, not a lot of time to research. Okay, so where do we want portals? I'm thinking that's okay, you can't see my finger. This island? Dum. This, because I've got a building project going on there right now. I'm about to hit a wall, guys. Do you know this quote from Socrates? True knowledge exists in knowing that you know nothing. I've heard of it. I think I've landed in the water. I don't want to drown. The wrong thing. Ah! Get out of the water. Come on. Land. Okay, we are traveling back. Let's see. Can I make fireworks? Because I have an elytra here. I've got Unbreaking 3. Do I have Mending in here? I do. It is this one. Perfect. And I have no XP, but 52 does. That kind of means that if you think you know everything, that what you say is the truth, that you are not open to new ideas. That's kind of the idea. The other thing is that it's saying that you don't have all of the knowledge ever, and you should always be thinking about the fact that there's more information to be gathered. It's not saying that. It's not only saying that in the situation where you think you know everything, you're being dumb. It's saying that in a situation where you do know what needs to be done, there could be something that changes it. That's kind of the idea. Well, there were those who think otherwise, right? And that's part of what it covers. But the other thing is like I said, there are situations in which you could know everything necessary, and that's equivalent to knowing everything. But then there's also situations where, even though you know everything necessary, there could be something that happens that you didn't know that changes what happens or what the outcome is. Okay, I need fireworks, so that means I'm going to need gunpowder, so that'll be down here. I'm just going to make like 3 stacks and shove them in my shulker box once I get there. Hoping nobody's over there, my stuff is despawning. So, it's a quote with multiple layers, is what I'm trying to say. Because what it ends up being at the end of the day is it's just saying that you never have all of the information, even if you've sat down and come at it from every single angle. But there's also the other angle from sometimes the amount of information you have is enough. And that's something that's often missed with that quote. Because you can hear somebody say, okay, I know everything that needs to happen here. But then the issue becomes that somebody's going to fire back with that quote and say, oh, but you can never know everything. But I know everything that's necessary. Because I don't need, hello, Eliza, I don't need to know anything more about what happens when I pick up my phone other than it reacts to the movement of my hand or however it balances things that I know inherently just from growing up in reality as a human being. So, I'm not watching your stream. Why say hello to me there? Wait, you have proved you are lying, Eliza. But if you say you know everything and are not open to learn new things or to be open to new ideas, it will make you stagnant. True, but there are situations where that may not be necessary. And that quote goes beyond just saying, oh, you're not open to new ideas. What it ends up being is there's more information than you know in everything. But there's a flip side in that sometimes that information is not necessary. Because you may be the top in that field and you may need to react to new ideas. But in certain circumstances, those new ideas may not be necessary. And that's kind of what the flip side of that ends up being. Every quote does have. Where's my shovel? I've lost my shovel. Okay. Um, most quotes like that do have a flip side, and they're meant not as a general life rule, but as a counter to a specific argument. You ate my shovel. Nice. Beauty is a short-lived tyranny. I kind of get this one too. Beauty doesn't last long, is what I think it means. But I don't know. It's not always to interpret these things, is my interpretation of it. So you're kind of getting what I'm saying there, Sergeant. Like, the interpretation depends on what context it's used in. So I don't really know much context on that one. But from my perspective, what it ends up being is, I really don't know. I don't have much context on it. But yeah, the quotes generally end up being like really, really context based. And that's because that's what they're meant to be used in. I need to come here, and yep, this is where I'm putting the first portal. So what we end up doing is N portal 2, and we're gonna enable another. Cool. Oh, I don't want that. So yeah, it ends up being really interesting because, oh yeah, we can go here and check this out. So we got portal 1, and then we're gonna go down here. Don't go to the tree farm. Why? I'm coming over this way because I want to set up a portal here. Portal 2. Are we gonna have some acceleration gel? Only if you count the entirety of the nether as acceleration gel. Well, I mean, if something is beautiful, it won't think that for very long. At least once I see something beautiful, then see it 50 times more or stuff, it becomes less beautiful. Okay, I see your point there, but I want you to think about it from this perspective, and I don't really want to use the overused quote of the eye of the beholder stuff. For me, everything is beautiful. Every bit of age, every dust, crack, destroyed object in the universe. It's beautiful in its own right. One of the things I really enjoy about walking around just outside or even in my own house is every single thing that you see has a story, and it takes effort to get it there if you want to recreate it. So if you think about creating a scene for like a movie, if you want to make something look dirty, you have to put effort into it. But if you want to make a house look dirty, you just live in it. And if you look at like a deprecated restaurant building, you've got broken walls, you've got broken windows and rusty bolts and nails and cracked concrete and aging wood and doors hung off their hinges. Every single one of those things happened over time, yes, but each one of them happened individually at the will of a person since that building was left alone. And that to me is beautiful because it's what wasn't necessarily meant to happen, but it's what happened over time based on actions taken. And people dedicate their entire lives to learning how to recreate those things for movies or for special effects or for video games so that they can get these things to look just right. And that kind of thing really just blows my mind sometimes. Okay, where are we going next? You seem like the guy I can talk about philosophy, science, theories for hours with. Welcome to What He Can I Do. Oh, that's a wall. Thank you. What about... Yes, my brother. We will get stuck in like 3 or 4 hour long conversations. Where am I going? Okay, I want to go look at the map and see where I want to go. I'm thinking here should be fine. Probably a little bit there. Hopefully not to the tree farm. I already have a portal over there. I like exploring theories or maybe coming up with my own. And yeah, that's a valid thing to do. Just keep in mind, you're never the first one to think of it. That's something that blew my mind at first. But yeah, it's a thing. Portal 5. And we want to enable it in the nether. Okay, so we've got that one. Where to next? So we want to have somewhere against here. Let's try this. But that said, something that someone else thought of first doesn't mean I took it from him, as I didn't know. Exactly. You know, it's interesting on that front, because people will go off on you if they've heard of something somewhere else before. But everybody brings their own ideas to a concept. That's why there's a difference between an idea and a concept, because ideas can have more specifics, whereas concepts are general strokes. So you can have a concept of an open world game, an idea of Minecraft, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So, a concept would be something like an open world game of a story-driven one, but then the idea would be one without a story. I don't know if I'm explaining that right. Portal 6. Okay. We should probably actually go through and name those eventually. Okay, next one should probably be down there. Well, even then, there is a reason one needs to show access and substantial similarity in copyright law. Right. You should take me into a call with your pro to talk about these things. Well, he and I have been ridiculously busy as of late. He's got school and I've got work, so we haven't really had that much time except for like, oh, I don't have a shovel, like 10 o'clock at night. So basically when I'm getting home from work and he should be in bed. Without both, one didn't copy. Exactly. I have a ping. Oh, it's a general ping. Perfect. Eliza, are you good? So yeah, it's kind of an interesting idea there. With everybody's kind of thought of something, whether in passing or actually like acted on it. So, for example, I had put something into what we do. There's a convention that we do here in Ohio for like grade schoolers, called the Invention Convention, and I had put an idea in there that I was almost certain somebody had thought of before because it was so simple. And what it was lights on top of a lifesaver, like those tubes that you throw out to people off of ships. And I'm sitting there thinking, there's no possible way this has not been thought of before. And there didn't really seem to be like any big issues with it. like being a thing. The only thing would be cost to make sure that they could be maintained and put out on every ship. Lice is gonna kill me. Why? Okay, I'm gonna go home and sleep. It's standard on life jackets on actual ships. So let me give you an idea as to where I got this idea from. Um, have any of you seen the show Deadliest Catch? The reason I had this idea was because when I was watching that, they had 3 people actually like die on the show when I was watching this back then because they couldn't find the lifesaver that they threw out to them because they were in the middle of a storm, which just completely blew my mind because they could put massive lights on these and make them really bright. So I put it in the invention convention. It was really easy. Bought a lifesaver, and mounted a light to it with a brace. Made it pretty far into the invention convention, but I knew somebody else had to have had the idea, and I was almost certain that it was on some ships somewhere, but I couldn't find any information online, being the 12-year-old I was, or I think it was 8, 12 or 8-year-old. But yeah, I knew that somebody had the idea. New invention, design, and build a Kugelblitz. What is that? I have no idea, Sergeant. Ah. So yeah, I knew people had made it before, because there was no way something as simple as that wouldn't have been thought of. Who is that? Oh, that's Mod 52. A self-contained black hole made of light, designed to propel spaceships. A possible way for space travel in the future. Proper rafts have it by standard. They also have more advanced things like a radio beacon so one can radio direction to find someone. Cool. So like I said, I knew somebody had thought about it. I knew I wasn't being unique in making something like that. But the whole purpose of the invention convention is to see how well grade schoolers can think through problems like that. I always think that my skin isn't good. You have no idea how many like versions of this skin I did, trying to get the variations right and the angles, and I still have problems with the way my eye is covered. What was this song called again? It is in the top right-hand corner. You can always check there. Roundtable Rival should be. It's slow. What is slow? Oh, the scroll? Yeah, it is. I might speed that up. Your house isn't made for boats. No, Eliza, of course it isn't. What person makes a house for boats? It is Roundtable Rival, Ewan. Do you know Lindsay Sterling? We were listening to her last night, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, we need to listen to more of these." Of course, awesome. So we're actually going through her whole playlist on Spotify at the moment. Awesome. Okay. So we've got most of our portals down. I want to get my armor back on and this elytra back in here. And we're going to throw away some junk. And I'm just going to throw those away. Okay. Nice. Why do I have an item frame on my floor? Okay, what do I need? I need... What is that? I thought I heard pistons going off. No, it's the song. That's weird. The song sounds like it has Minecraft pistons in it. Okay, I need obsidian. When will we get to Master of Tides? You can request it, Ewan. It's on shuffle, so I really have no idea. Like, it's just my backup song. But it's got like 400 songs in it. Master of Tides. Here, I'll go ahead and request it for you. Do arrows break boats? They should. There you go. It's up next, Ewan. And then that should remove it from the rotation again. So, that's exactly what I need. Awesome. Let's head back out that way. Do not die. There. I keep dying by elytra, and it's getting really frustrating. Okay. And out this way. What's up, Eliza? Okay. And we're gonna land here. Now where? We've got Portal 2. Where's the other ones? Portal... Oh, they've got vertical. Okay. So I see Portal 2 and Portal 5. Where are the rest of them? Did I not properly add them to the nether? I think it's M, waypoints, Portal 3, edit. Nope, you're not in the nether. Portal 5, edit. I want you in the nether. Portal 6, I want you in the nether. Portal 7, I want you in the nether. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Okay, so Portal 2, Portal 7, Portal 3, nether portal. I don't know what you're doing all the way out there. We need to get these all about the same height. So let's do waypoints, Portal 2. What height am I at right now? 67. We'll set it to 68. M, waypoints, Portal 2, edit, 68. Edit, Control Alt V, done. Edit, Control Alt V, done. Edit, Control Alt V, done. And Control Alt V, done. Now we should be able to see them nice and easy. So first one, looks like they're all in that direction, which is kind of interesting. I would have thought to have some behind us. We're gonna pillar out to them. And come on. Perfect. Should keep like a 2 wide path out to it. And obsidian, please. That'll be here. I don't know why I'm suddenly getting like frame lag, but it's a thing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. And there's your Master of Tides, Ewan. Okay, so we need to go back and get a flint and steel as well, which I've completely forgotten again. And next one will be here, Portal 7. Oh, we need to build these up 1 block too, because we've got a floor to build. Dances. Nice. Okay, back a little bit. Oh, please, can I just place these properly for once in my career? This doesn't make any sense. Why is it so hard to place blocks when they're aligned to a massive grid? This doesn't make any sense. Okay, where am I going? Here, perfect. So we need to go 1, 2, 3, then here, then 1, 2, 3, then here, then 1, 2, 3, down, up, over, back, 2, 3. There's that portal. Yeah, we need to have them one above the stone, because the stone is going to be under our floor, just like we did for the tunnel. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to time-lapse me completely encasing our hub in stone. And yeah, that's going to be fun. Same thing I did for that, but I'm going to do a floor and a ceiling. Why is PvP enabled at your base? Don't ask me. Just don't bother. I always enable PvP at my base, Eliza. It's fun. Did somebody actually kill you, though? No, it doesn't look like it. Nice. Yeah, PvP is always enabled at my base, as long as I'm not actually living with people. So if you remember last time, I only enabled it at the place where I was on my own, and then where I was living with the other staff, I had it off. 1 there, 2, 3. And then we're gonna go 1 out, 1 out, 3 up, over, down, and back. Come on. You know what would be awesome? If you could stop that damage knockback by hitting shift when you land, and then that'll allow you to jump. That would be incredible. Sadly, that's not the case. If it wasn't enabled at your last base, the one I lived in, sorta, it was too. That's the one where I had it enabled. Come on. Oh, I missed. You can't do this to me. Got him. Yeah, it was. Eliza, it totally was. I think you have a messed up memory, Eliza. And then I had it enabled at the big castle too, because people liked having it at that village. Both of them did. The one with the massive sheep pen and like the dome and the throne. Yeah, that had PvP on. And then the one that was basically like a big storage area with all the beds had PvP too. Okay, next one's over there. Okay, I'm not sure what you're asking about. So, last world I had 3 bases. One with Minnie and Shadow and Dylan with the mountain. And then I had one with a big sheep pen, the grave site, and then, yeah, the one at Calypso. And then at both Calypso and the one with the grave site, there was PvP. Because everybody at Calypso liked having PvP there. So I just kept it enabled. I didn't have it enabled at the one with Minnie, Shadow, and Dylan because they didn't like having PvP enabled. Oh, I passed it again. Keep doing that. Oh, you're in the wrong spot. Okay, question, guys. If instead of highlighting the block you were looking at, you could toggle to it highlighting the block you were about to place into, what would you think about that? So you knew exactly where your block was going to go before you placed it. Not only that, but the block highlights are really bad here. Wouldn't that be hacking? I don't think so. I don't personally feel like it would be. I'd have to discuss it with the other staff. I'm just thinking of this as like a general mod idea. Like, there's already a mod that changes how the block highlights look. And personally, I'm probably going to install that after today. Just because I'm really bad about figuring that out. Yeah, it's like a transparent ghost block above where you're going to place your block at. So like when you're holding a tool, it would be you're mining this block. Then when you're holding a block, it would be you're about to place here. Exactly. So now we need this one. I mean, even for normal blocks, I struggle getting them in the right spot. So I still think that that would be useful. Hacking, for me, is something that offers an unfair advantage, not something that displays information that you can already see via in-game GUIs or in-game inference. So, for example, you can see the light level already via the F3 screen. So a mod that displays the light level is not hacking. If you were to start displaying mob hearts, then it's an unfair advantage versus other vanilla players. However, that's not hacking in a modded environment because everybody can see them. Nice, Eliza. Does that make any sense, guys? That's kind of my stance on hacking. Another one would be like uh, being able to display like the time and date up here and the region you're in. Like you can't see the region from the F3 screen, but you can infer it from your current coordinate position because that's how the region system works. It's based on your current coordinates. What's up, Eliza? Okay, so we're going to come over to here, and that's that one done. So now we actually have to go and link these portals up. Do you want me to crash your stream and bang my name's correct pronunciation into your head? Gotta quit stream, I'm having some lag. Bye? We'll see you later, Cupcake Sandwich. Good luck. I feel like this is like really weirdly laid out. Like we don't have any on this back. Let's go into this portal and see how it looks. And it's confusing the heck out of me. Like, why are they all lined up in a curve there? Okay, let's take a look at this. Yeah, I guess it kind of... No, that doesn't line up at all. Why is that a thing? Because Portal 3 is behind Tree Farm to the left. Where's Portal 3 here? Portal 3 is there. Tree Farm is here. Portal 3 should be all the way over there. Hmm. I don't understand. Ewan, do you have any insights with, like, your magical math? Because this doesn't make any sense. Okay, so we are facing west. Yes, Sergeant. Just keep in mind, I'm not too sure how the, Oh. Now it makes more sense. Uh, keep in mind, the layouts may not stay the same. What is the problem? I was AFK until then. I'm trying to figure out where our portals are laying out, but I see what the issue is now. I was looking at this rotated. So I was trying to figure out why we weren't having any portals behind Tree Farm. And the reason is I was looking at the portal rotated. So I was thinking we were facing this way when we came through the portal, but we're facing this way. So everything's lined up that way, and we don't have anything out this way because there's nothing out that way. So we're good. Though we do have portal 1 and portal that need to be lined up. I need to figure out what port 1 is though. Did you have these magenta terracotta shulkers here? Yes! I think they're over this way. Like I said, I was building around this area. They are for marking out the paths. I don't remember where I had them at, to be honest. So I was going to go around and start marking out where things needed to be, but I was running into issues with, like, making sure I had paths that could go up and sideways and down. So, yeah, there's a couple of things I need to sort out with that. And that's the video I've been working on in the background. So this portal over here is that. So this is the path system I'm working on at the moment. Go away, creeper. So these are the flat paths. Then I need to get paths that can go vertically, and I need to get paths that can go diagonal and vertical. So, yep. Let's go back. So, yeah, this portal system actually makes sense, but I need to figure out what port 1 is. Thank you, Cat. You are very loud at the moment. Okay, so you're way out here. Do we really need a portal all the way out this way right now? What almost looks like a sickle? Yeah, I guess. I was just trying to get transitions. No, I don't think we need this portal. It might be better to have one up against this cove, but we've got the tree farm portal. And then we probably want that portal and maybe a portal up against here. Okay. So map, waypoints, we want to delete you. Okay. We want to go and check out you. So you are portal. We're going to keep you. And what about here? Let's go right there. Whoa. Do we want to take this guy on? I haven't actually fought one of these yet. And I don't have depth stride air at the moment. See if he comes out of the water for us. Ow. Come on. You gonna come up? I don't think he wants to come out of the water. Certainly has the advantage down here. Okay, let's see. No luck. Okay. Yeah, they're not too hard to fight. You just gotta make sure you dodge. But, you know, I did almost die, so let's figure out where we were gonna set that up. I think it was here. So, M. Waypoints. New waypoint. Portal 1. Nether. Done. Perfect. That's Podal. Ah, works anyway. Wait! What's up? At least make it Portal. No, I'm fine. No, it doesn't work. It says Podal, you imbecile. I'm fine with it saying Podal, guys. I will understand what it means. We are all complaining. No, I'm gonna leave it as is. I will get what it means. Podal 1, perfect. You're infuriating your viewers. That's my goal every day of my life. Podal is great. See, Ewan's fine with it. Just deal with it. You're like YouTube, but better. Infuriating your viewers for views. He betrayed his own true feelings. You just said you steal my job? What? Confused. Okay, let's go this way. 2, 3. Oh, got it. Possibly. Okay, we've got all those laid out. Where's Portal? We didn't get Portal? Waypoints. Apparently I can't see waypoints from the overworld. Funny how us all streamers agree that Portal is great. That's because we don't want to sit here and type out Portal letter for letter. Okay, map. Waypoints. We need to move Portal to the Nether. Perfect. Well, Nessa, you should probably be a streamer then. Okay, so we are going here. And back. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Down. Over. And around. 1, 2, 3. And down. Perfect. So now we need to move this portal. Be more in line with the tree. You were a streamer. Well, what happened? Did you just give up? Okay, so now we gotta move these guys over to that one so he lines up properly. And then we're gonna move it. You better not be mining underneath me, Sergeant. My roommate listens to too loud music. I can hear it up here. I kind of do the same thing by accident. I have a massive hearing impairment, so I will sometimes not realize how loud something is until I go up and start talking to people. Because like it can be really hard for me to understand things unless they're loud. 1, 2, 3. 1. So if I'm listening to something on an actual speaker rather than my headset, it'll just be accidentally loud. 1, 2. Cool. Working on it. Okay, so now we need a thing. You will consume me. That doesn't sound fun. We need flint and steel. And proper hand placement on the keyboard. Don't die. Got it. Okay, flint should be in this one. One flint. One iron. You died to too much fall damage. I know, it's getting stupid. Flint and steel. And let's go back. You know what I really want to have? A portal that I can go, that I can fly through and go to the nether. I think that would be awesome to have around here. Have you seen better portal mod? I have not. Okay, let's go around and light these and figure out where we go. So this one, so this one. It allows you to look straight into the other dimension. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, this one needs moved. We're going to come back to you. Well, I've seen people manage to do that in vanilla with data packs, but it's not quite looking into the other world. You're just looking at a rebuild of the other world. So, I'm surprised you did not go to the other world, but okay. Looking at a rendered image usually. Right, but when you're doing it with data packs, what it ends up being is they just replace the blocks on the other side of the portal. So, yeah. Yeah, that mod does sound pretty good. It's just a matter of how many portals can you actually fit in one spot and not kill everything? Because like if you think about like a portal-based gold farm, how laggy is that going to be on the client or even the server if it's having to send that information? Oh, we only need to mine this bottom part and the top part, I think. But for singular portals, see, the only way I could really see that as being vanilla compatible, is if you also allow it to be like you force it to be an enabled feature. It's not something that's just default. So that's really the only way I can think of that being possible to be vanilla compatible. Otherwise, you're going to load that into a vanilla world that has a gold farm, and everything's going to die. One, two, three, and down. Oh, we've made it too tall. Welp. Did we? Yes. Okay, so now we gotta mine these tops off. I would like to do something like a TARDIS. I don't know what that does you, and I've never actually seen it. I can't eat a pickaxe. No, I haven't. Okay, that one's set. I am, actually. I set myself on fire. I don't know what James pinned to the channel, but okay. Okay. I mean, there's compact machines. Does that count? But you want to be able to walk in and it be bigger. Is that what you're saying? Okay. So that one leads to the right spot. Rather than having to click on it. So you want a portal-based compact machine. Hey, it looks like we're actually sorting this out pretty well. We may have to move a couple of them. I know it says podal. Deal with it. Where's the lineup for this one? I don't know where we are. What? Oh, that's really far away. No? Guys, where is this? Portal 5. Oh, it's all the way down there. Okay. So it, as inside is a control room which allows one to teleport around in other rooms so it can be a base. Ah, got it. The Thirth? The Thirth. Really, Sergeant? Third. Okay, got it. Okay, good here. New word! I don't think that's new, Nessa. That's been something that's been a thing for quite a while. O's. Yeah, it's a mistake. Fourth isn't. Fourthant. It seems pretty broken, Sergeant. I don't even think that's English at that point. Okay, yeah, these are lining up pretty well. Yeah, definitely not. And I'm not sure if we've tested that one, but we'll give it another test. You speak Norwegian. Whomsend. There's that one. Okay, and next portal. Okay, looks like we're all set up, but it did not delete a little bit of that. Awesome. So we're gonna have to move them over, but I really don't want to sit here and mine all of that obsidian from the portals today. But we did get some free obsidian out of it. So next step is we're gonna go home and get the glass to finish up that tunnel. Stop speaking gibberish! It's not allowed here. This is an English only server. I think I just deleted that fish. Okay, so up here, down. Now we need to throw some of these somewhere. You can go. We are allowed to speak pirate languages in the server though, since it's under English language. Yes, but not gibberish. Hello, Mod52. Thank you for smelting the glass up for me. Okay, now I think what we decided on yesterday was chiseled stone bricks and stars. So we're gonna do that. And now we get to go back to that tunnel and actually put windows in properly. Perfect. And go. That's totally how it works. Okay. English. Foreign Red Kingdom. Why is that a thing? So I'm thinking for these three high ones, we do this. It's int the game. What? I'm so lost. Sergeant, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm assuming this is some form of reference. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you're wrong. 1. Check screenshots. Let's see. Oh, okay. I don't... You can use that in, like, the game, but I don't know what it is, so I can't say you can talk in it. I don't know. these. And then we're gonna do the same deal here. 1, 2, 3. And glass on either side. Perfect. Now for this, we're gonna have to come up top and work. Okay? Golden carrot is golden more root. What is this? I'm so confused. Yeah, I know, but why is it a language and what is the story behind it? That's what I'm saying. I get that it's a language that's in Minecraft, but why? Okay, but they wouldn't just go around changing some of the characters and words in a language just for fun. There'd be a story behind why that language exists. Okay, there's that side. Nice. Okay, and down a little bit, and over here. Do that. Okay. So we're gonna do the same deal we did on the other one here. To the bottom. Okay, and chiseled in the middle. Perfect. Got it. Oh, we need to go through and put acacia logs in these too. That is a thing as a whale. Hi, Mob. What you doing? I am now playing CapeCraft, which is a vanilla server, and we are currently building another tunnel. Back a little bit and over. Perfect. And up a little bit and back. So now we get to do the bottom of this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And same deal here. We go way. And since there's not going to be one on the other side, we can just bring stairs backwards. The name for fireworks is amazing. Fire away? What are they? Bomb O sparkles. Nice. So it's this side, then this side, and then we'll stick a chiseled one there. And this one will be open there, chiseled in the middle, chiseled, open, open, chiseled. Looking good so far. This is really fun. Okay, so same deal here. Open, open, chiseled, open, 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 chiseled. Cool. Oh, we need to fix this. So do we have one on the other side? We do. So we're gonna do this. This. No. That one. And that. Okay. No, I'm not out of glass. Awesome. Okay. And the last one that we need to figure out is this. Okay. This side. Perfect. Oh, we need the top of these. Hmm. Completely forgot about that one. No one knows of pirate language. Well, yeah, because unless you speak a different language, you're not really going to worry about getting the right language settings in. Okay, and down here. Perfect. One, two, three, four. No. Four. Okay. I'm thinking we should cover the tops of these up, but I'm not sure. I think we should definitely cover the bottoms, though. Let's come back and deal with that. So this way, chiseled, then a chiseled, then this way, and I'm out of stairs, so I need my stone cutter. Perfect. You are the wrong direction. That one. Perfect. Okay, cool. Let's move on down here. Find the first window that matches. So that would be here. So we've got outward facing stairs. No one wants to buy my Kraken paint. Isn't that ink sacs? Nice. See, most of them make sense if you just think about it a little bit. Do I have regular stone bricks? I don't. Name one that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Okay, let's see. Come on. I keep placing these in the wrong direction. There we go. Good looking gray pebbles. Bricks. Stone bricks. Polished andesite. Okay then. Porthole. Let's see. Glass pane? Either that or a trapdoor. Okay. Oh, and that needs dealt with. Filth. Probably dirt. Yeah, that one's kind of obvious. Um, yeah, basically. Yeah, they kind of make sense if you just think about them. Like good-looking gray pebbles. Um, it's gray rock, so I don't know. Powder keg and a landlubber's boat. Reaper or TNT? No, hold on. Dang it. TNT in a minecart. That's what I was about to say. Welp, kind of missed that one. The potions, though. Okay, let's hear them. Okay. And this to here. That's supposed to be chiseled. Oh, that's easy. That's water breathing. Okay, fire away. Levitation. But yeah, that's kind of funny. Okay, and then we've got this side. And then we need stone bricks up against this. Which we apparently didn't do. Yeah, that probably sounds like speed. Hello, Lucky Hydra! Or Eliza, however you want. Okay, so there's that. Now we need on this side. So then this is that. And this. So I didn't get this side done at all. There we go. Perfect. Buoy. Possibly, if I can remember. It's a beacon. That kind of makes sense. Sitting here trying to think of things that float, but that's like an old interpretation of the word buoy. I don't know. I forgot the top of this. Nice. That makes them distinguishable. Okay, so this way. And this one. Okay. Oh no, that's not glass. Tall one's fruit. Berries? Almost. Tall ones. Forest fruit. Okay. Well, that's the windows done. Wait a second, what is this? Why is that missed? It shouldn't be missed. Let's go through and knock out this netherrack underneath. Your jewel of life. Nether star? I don't know on that front. Unfortunate sight of leaves. Totem of Undying. That's nowhere near a jewel. Jeez. Okay. Hmm. Fortunate sight of leaves. I don't know. What is that one? Dead bush. Nice. Okay. So, that's going to be all for today. I want to give this a fly through. See how it looks. Wait, last one. Fire away. Oh, I'm falling. Look how close I was to falling off the edge there. Jeez. Evil witchery of disappearing. Oh, that's easy. Invisibility. You need hugs. Well, Eliza, good luck. I wish you the best. No. What is it then? Curse of Vanishing. Huh, okay. Well, on that note, I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. I have to go pick up my paycheck, so I don't know exactly what time. But I plan on streaming tomorrow, and then after that, it should be Sunday. So, have a nice night, and I'll see you then.